What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Steve-O Supremo here, big red beard and all, and yes, it's getting kind of crazy and out of control and nappy, but I don't care. I love it, and we're gonna stick with it, and we're gonna keep growing it. But anyways, today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my new collecting goal that it triggered in my mind while setting up the second shelf here. Yes, we finally got a second shelf to take more of our games out of boxes, and I still got couple more boxes full of games, so I'm gonna need another shelf eventually, but we're slowly making progress in the game room. And when it's all done, we'll take a nice little tour, but it's probably gonna take a year plus to get it all done. But anyways, rewind back on topic here. I wanted to talk to you guys about my new collecting goal, and that is no original thing. Everyone's doing it probably. I've seen other people going for this collection, but the complete GameCube collection. And what triggered that was I was noticing in my collection that I had a lot of the heavy hitters already, like Fire Emblems and stuff like that. Now there still are some big ones I need, but it's something I really want to go for. If you watched my last video with about my friend Damon, the GameCube is a system that I hold near and dear to my heart. I love that system. The 4-player co-op you could get on it locally. It just with the Nintendo games and the Mario games and just Resident Evil 4 that I played on, just everything about it. I love the GameCube, the controller. It was just awesome. And it's a console that means something to me. You know, I've had these goals of collecting all the Metroid stuff. I love that, and I'm pretty much close to done with that. All the Castlevania stuff, just need a couple more games for that. Resident Evil games, I've collected pretty much all of those. And now Dragon Quest stuff was another one that I picked up to do, which I still got a ways to go on that one to get all the complete box stuff. But I just like setting these goals for myself. And the next one I want to do is this GameCube lot. And I do have a list of about 25 key specific games that I really want to get that we'll check off as we go down the list, kind of like BitHead style with that he did with his complete Nintendo collection thing. None of them are like holy grail, like huge price games on this list. It's just ones that I really want to get for the GameCube. But other than that, it's still going for the complete collection. And I figured, you know what? We'll vlog the journey. We'll make a series out of it and see how far we actually get. Now, I haven't counted up yet how many games total I have for the GameCube, but I'll put all those stats and stuff in the video, and I'll show you guys the list of the main target games that I really, really want to get. And I know I believe the library was about 750. I could be wrong. I haven't looked it up in a while. And I know we're nowhere near 750 something GameCube games. So we're gonna have a ways to go. But we're gonna jumpstart this collecting journey by going to a brand new video game store that I've never been to before, but I've been wanting to go to it ever since I've seen his YouTube channel about him opening up and starting it. And that is Sid Cooper's store, Double Jump Video Games. You know, I used to live all the way on the East Coast across in Virginia. We moved to Washington. His store is in Washington, kind of right near the borderline of Oregon. We're going on vacation in Oregon tomorrow, driving right past his store. So I'm definitely stopping by. I'm putting a bag of trades together of stuff that I either have doubles of or games that really don't mean anything to me, that I don't really care to keep or hold on to. Which leads to another question. You know, I want to go for this GameCube collection. So you, my fellow collectors out there, would you pull games from your other collections to fund the collection you're really going for? Now, I'm pulling from consoles that I really don't care about. Not to offend anyone who collects those consoles, but NES, I'm never going to go after no complete NES collection. There's some PS2 stuff in there. I love the PS2 stuff, but you can kind of find a lot of the stuff that I'm trading in easier than you can find the GameCube stuff. Or the price isn't going up as high as some of these GameCube games are. And some PS1 stuff, but nothing big. And other things here and there. Maybe a bunch of extra controllers I got lying around. I don't know. I'm just gathering up a bunch of stuff to see what I can go over there and kind of cash in on. And I'm so looking forward to going to this store. I'm hoping he has some of the stuff on my list, or just any GameCube games I need to get the collection going or beefing it up from where it's at. What really triggered me wanting to do this whole thing though was he posted a picture on his Instagram of a complete in box Dragon Quest III and Dragon Quest II. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to go for complete Dragon Quest stuff. And I have the carts only of 2 and 3, but don't have them complete in box on the NES. So I would really like to upgrade my copies and get those complete in box ones. So if we can't find GameCube stuff, those are definitely like main targets when we get there. If they're still there. That picture was posted days ago. Someone could have already swooped in and taken them and bought them. But that's part of the journey here, is going down there exploring. I haven't called ahead of time or anything to even check on nothing. I just want to be surprised when I go into the store, and I cannot wait. So the next thing you're probably going to see is me going into the store, the journey going on the way there. And yeah, hopefully he lets us vlog the stuff in there. I'm sure he probably won't care. But if not, you guys will see what happens afterwards. But hopefully you'll be seeing the store coming up next. Let's cut to it. All right, there we go. We are back from our vacation. I am back in the game room, and I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up from Double Jump Video Games. You know, it was an awesome store. I hope you guys enjoyed the little footage I got to be able to show off and stuff. You know, I'm not really comfortable interviewing people and stuff like that, but it was cool to get to the go-to store and walk around, because I don't have a game store near me, and the ones that were near me in Virginia were kind of run down and kind of junky. But this one, I mean, they keep everything clean, everything behind glass, all the good stuff like behind the glass cases and shelves, but everything was clean and in order. Even the shelves out in the main store of more of the lower end stuff, it was just, man, the store was just so clean. I have to give it props for that. It was awesome. But of course, you guys know our main goal going there. It was to get some GameCube stuff, and there was an NES game I wanted to get. But the GameCube selections just unfortunately weren't that great. I just think it's a really popular system right now, and everyone's going after it. Games that I saw in a video from Mr. Right Way, he was just there a few days before. Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is one that I wanted, and 2 copies were gone within a couple of days. So just a selection there. I was not able to really get any GameCube stuff. Actually, there was only one GameCube game I got. And this is the lone GameCube game pickup, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2. You know, I am trying to get every game, and I actually really enjoy hunting games. So this was a complete copy, and it was only 10 bucks. So I snatched that, and that is it. That is the only GameCube game I got. The other 2 games I got, I'll show you now. All right, and starting off with the game that I needed to complete the DS collection of the Castlevania games, and that is Order of Ecclesia. They had it there sitting beautiful in the display case right at the checkout counter. You can see the price on it. That is what I paid. $119 is what I paid, but well worth it for a complete copy. It's in pretty good condition, just a little nick here on the manual, but I can fold that back over easily. And that completes my DS collection of the Castlevania games. So far, I've only played through Portrait of Ruin and really enjoyed it. So we'll be playing through these, both of this. I believe it's Song of Sorrow is the other one, so cannot wait. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad it was there, had to get it. Now, quick story on what I did to fund the next game. And you guys aren't gonna believe it. If you do watch Cooper's channel, Sit Cooper's channel, Double Jump Video Games, where they vlog throughout the store almost every day, you will notice a very high-end trade-in that they got on the Saturday that I was there, because it was like I was talking about earlier before we went. Are there games you will take to trade to fund a collection or items that you're really wanting? And that's what I did. Initially, when I took my games there, and this is no knock on game stores and their trade credit or anything, I know they run a business, and that's ultimately what prompted my decision. I'll get further into it as we go down the story, to go ahead and trade the game. But I did not know his trade credit when I went there. And it looks like after reviewing and stuff, I think he gives about 50% value, maybe a little bit higher, of what a game is worth to trade credit. Again, it's not 100%, but that's the idea I kind of got. So I took a bunch of stuff to trade, which all valued together probably would have equaled out between, I don't know, anywhere between $900 to $1,000. And the trade credit I was offered for all the stuff was $450. So originally I was just gonna walk away and just take all my stuff and pay with everything in cash, because I had the cash to do it. I could have done it. But they did all that work going through the stuff. I kind of felt bad, but I didn't know the trade credit. You know, for me personally, if I kind of ran a store, as far as giving store trade credit, I think cash value, you always go lower. But for store trading credit, just me, I'd want to give you guys, the customer, at least 70% of what the sticker value of a game is toward trade credit. Now, my store would probably go out of business, but that's what I would feel like in my heart I would want to do. If a game was worth, I don't know, 100 bucks, I'd want to give you guys $70 in store credit. That way I'm making $30 on overhead still, and you guys are getting a really solid trade-in amount credit. But I guess it's a normal practice for people to go 50% or lower. And again, I'm not familiar with that, because I don't trade my stuff in. I never trade games in at all. But the big game that I brought there was Haunting Ground on the PS2. Easily a $400 game. All day you can sell it online. And I was offered $250 trade-in credit for that game. And again, I was just gonna walk away, because I know what I could sell that for and get the money for it. But at the same time, this is a small business, and I love supporting small businesses. Even the video game store back I had in my hometown. Anytime I could go in there and get a game, if I went to that store, I walked out with a game, because I wanted to show my support for that business. And I was so impressed by the store and how everything looked and how clean it was, and just how good of a game store it was, and the variety and stuff they had. In my view, I kind of wanted to reward the store and thank them for, you know, being a good video game store. So I was like, hey, I will trade the Haunting Ground, and I traded a PS2 game, Eternal Rose, which is also a high dollar game, for this game. Dragon Warrior 3 box copy. The only thing it's missing is the map. Unfortunately, it's not complete, and the box has a little tear there on the top. But completing all the Dragon Quest games is something I really wanted to do. And I know you guys will probably think I'm dumb for the game I traded, but I did not like Haunting Ground. I tried to play it and I didn't like it at all. I wasn't enjoying the gameplay, and it just was not my thing. So I could hold on to the game to be in the collection, to be one of those rewarding games, because that's probably going to go up in value and increase in value way more than this game is going to. There's more stuff printed of this than Haunting Ground. Haunting Ground is just going to keep shooting up in value. But again, it's just, even though it was kind of low on the trade, I just felt like, you know, I want to help this store make money, because they're easily going to be able to flip that for $400. If you see on the video, that's the tag on it, $399.99 on the game, and they'll be able to sell that no problem. And you know what? It's like, I don't care. That's awesome, because I want to show support for the store, so hopefully it can last a lot longer, just like last around. While I was there, like, business seemed to be booming. It was very busy. Like, it was tough to, if you wanted to go and ask questions, you could. But people were counting up trades and helping other customers, and there were lines, and that is awesome to see, because in a time where you think maybe video games and stuff are dead, or it's dying off and digital is the way, it was awesome seeing a store just packed full of people looking around And yeah, I mean, I wish there was more stuff I could have got. It's just I wanted more GameCube stuff, and unfortunately, they just didn't have anything. They had one more game I was thinking about getting, was a Beautiful Joe, man, what is the Rumble Blast or Ready to Rumble? The third entry that came out for it, but I just didn't get it yet. It's like, you know what, I'll hold off on it. If anything, they had a complete in box Dragon Warrior 2 that I should have snatched while I was there, but it's like, you know what, I'm happy now and it'll give me an excuse to go next time. So it is a few hours drive away, but again, it was an awesome store. And they do have some really good prices on their stuff that are fair. And yeah, it's just if you're okay with that kind of trade-in credit, go for it. But I'm more of a just pay for stuff and buy it anyways. So immediately after I left, I was walking down the road texting a return to mother base. I was like, man, I'm gonna regret trading all that stuff in, because especially since I could have paid for it, like I shouldn't have did it. But like I said, I want to reward the store, and hopefully that copy will go to someone who actually enjoys the game, because I didn't. So yeah, that's what we got. So hope you guys will enjoy this journey. I know I got one more. You know what? Before we end this, I have another game for the GameCube collection that just came in the mail. Let's open it up and see if it came. And I have to make this quick because the national title game is on and my Tar Heels are in the game. It's halftime and the game is starting back up. So let's wrap this up. This was waiting for me in the mail when I got home from vacation, and it should be a GameCube game. This is my first eBay game purchase that I have done in a long time, because trying to go the eBay route, it's tough to trust stuff on there. But let's see if this is in good condition. So far so good from what I'm seeing on the front. And this is on the list of games that I wanted to get and achieve. Let me open it up here first. Oh yeah, it's all there, the manual. NBA Street Volume 3. It is complete. I love the NBA Street games. Has the manual. Let's take a look at the disc here. Disc has one pretty big scratch on it. I'm not gonna be able to probably show it in there, but not anything that couldn't be buffed out. And the GameCube's pretty good at playing games, even if they are scratched up. So there we go. NBA Street Volume 3. Get to throw it in and add that to collection. 2 GameCube games marked down off the list. We got a long way to go, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna get to this game before my Tar Heels start losing their lead. So let me get back to it and start rooting them on. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.